Hello, welcome back to the Western Front of the Great Patriotic War for another thrilling installment of the Air War where we try to find planes that will do anything. Let's see if we can. Okay, so what is an LF2? Air transports. So this Northwest Air Transport Group probably just needs to straight up be rebased to somewhere safer. Where is safer, you say? Who knows? Wow, this thing is a little low on supplies, huh? Well, let's get them over there anyways. All right, so we were able to resupply that air base enough so that we can move our transports. It's a big accomplishment. Ground support on this AOG. Let's cancel that order. Let's cancel all our orders, actually. We don't need them anymore. We're going to be figuring out something new to do. So, looking at the range circles, I'm not sure. Yeah, we're not really in range of the rail that we want to be able to attack with this air group. So, but that's okay. That's okay. Um, let's check out. Let's check out a different air group. Let's check out what the Leningrad Air Command has to offer. Not much more. The Baltic Fleet. Again, pretty shit range. Because what we really want to be able to do is attack this double rail. That would be wonderful. So the fourth SAD is a bunch of I-153s and SB2s. So that might be just trying to see if we have anything that's more useful. Because one of the other options is we could bring in some planes to one of these air bases, like over here. Is there an air base here? No, I don't think there is. Huh. Okay. Just don't think we want to risk our long-range bombers on something like this. What's that to know? They just got some MiGs, some Yaks. What about the I-16s? What group is that? The 158th IAP. But they're all trained as fighters. I don't want to waste my fighters necessarily on something like this. But maybe I need to move down some bombers. Let's try this air group here, the 44th BAP. Let's give them orders to move down. So we will rebase. Both of you guys can get rebased up somewhere. And then we will bring down this bomber group. I said the 44th, didn't I? What is the range on this bad boy? Oh, wow. They got some crazy range. Holy crap. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to come down here. So we're going to do ground attack with an emphasis on interdiction. And we'll just try to hit. Oh, shit. Just misclicked. Oh, boy. And we hit F3. And then we ground attack onto this area here. So that's shown as purple. That means it's unescorted. Yeah, let's try to get him a little bit further out. We're going to set it high on railway and interdict. And rail yard. Confirm. Actually, let's... Priority very high. Altitude 9,000. Fly weather. Let's bump that up to fair. Intensity, we don't really care if it's high intensity. We want it kind of low. And let's do an area of like 3. Just so we get a little bit of spread. And we'll run it the whole week. Because this is the main objective for this week. And then we'll also run a little bit air superiority. Oh, god damn it. Did I wipe all that out? It did. I thought I clicked confirm. I could have sworn to God I clicked confirm. Now I gotta move this stupid path again. Click all the same stuff again. We did 4. Did I click the wrong hex? Maybe I did 3. 3 looks better. Confirm. Gonna cancel ground support. Okay. Go back to superiority. And we want to do air superiority in the same basic area. I am definitely a little concerned about the weather, though. What is the weather like in this area? I think last turn it was raining, so the weather might still be kind of shit. Weather air. I mean, definitely right on the border of safe. What is it going to be like next week? Next week is going to be worse. So this might be our only week to do it. I know it's a bit risky, but we kind of need the damage because we need to be able to reposition and slow them down a bit. Unfortunate. All right, well, that's all you can do. All right. How about for the Western Air Command? We got to do something about this guy here. He's going to be a pain in the ass. So we'll try hitting him with a ground attack. We're going to clear out all these old ones. And we're going to click this guy. We're just going to hit him all week. He doesn't have much flak, so he's not very scary. We're just going to bomb him directly. And the weather is excellent. Priority is very high. Do 4 strikes per day. And we'll give it a little bit of a box. I don't want to risk flying over these heavier flak areas, but give it a little bit of a box. And we're just going to fly missions in the daytime because it ain't worth it to fly them at night. So that's good. They're escorted. Perfect. Okay. Now let's go take a look at the southern frontier. And here we see that we have some ground attacks still going on, which we want to cancel. And I think this turn we just need to focus on... Geez, this thing is pretty low, isn't it? Only got 21 planes, but they're in good shape. I mean... Why am I not seeing the airport? It's really weird. So Brusilov must be damaged. Or is it just over capacity? It says 0 damage, so I don't know what that line means. Oh, so it's just a little bit over capacity. That's fine. I don't care. I think that just means you can have more operational losses, but we're not really planning to fly a lot of missions anyways. So that's fine. It's perfectly fine. What I want to do is just start pulling some of these planes back. So like these planes here, we're gonna pull them back to somewhere. Oh shit! There's nothing there. Oh my god! Gotta pull them way back, I guess. The 20th IAP. Where is that? All I see is this. Oh, they're there. I'm gonna start sending some bombers to the reserves. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna try a little bit of a interdiction campaign here because I'm very interested in hitting this crossroads. I'm thinking that it might be a pretty good one to hit. going to hit railway, rail yard, interdict. Just in case. Just to test it out more than anything. Low intensity, fair weather. We'll do high priority for that. Cool. Am I guarding Gomel anymore? I can't even tell. I think I am. Oh my god, I have so many filters turned on. So I got an 8 out of 16 there. Turn off the logistics for a minute. Yeah, I guess they can hold there. We'll just give them a whole bunch of support. Make sure they don't fall. One thing I am going to do in the south, I think, is do some air superiority, like a combat air patrol kind of thing over Odessa's sea zones to protect our valuable supply line into Odessa. So we are going to do air superiority. Oops. Why is this selected? Okay. No. Okay, I think I fixed it. So what we want to do is just kind of do air superiority in a 3 hex area around here. So just this one little box. So we're going to center it on this. Jesus, could they stage from somewhere closer? Stage from Nikolaev. This is going to fly every day. High priority with a minimum of aircraft of 12. And the size is going to be a 3, maybe a 2. That looks better. Confirm. And we just want them to fly during the enemy phase. I don't want to risk them during our phase. Okay. Let's go back up to the Western Air Command's main screen here. I'm wondering if they're deactivated. Wait a second. Western Air Command? Why the Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I gave it to the wrong group. Well, that's unfortunate. Southern Air Command. How about you guys do something? Move them out if we can. There we go. All right, now let's reset the air superiority doctrine. And we're centering it here. The area is going to be 2. Fly phase enemy. And give them some of those. Let's hope it does something. They're really freaking far away. I don't know why it says mission 0. I guess I'll find out. Probably means nothing will actually work. But all right. I think everyone's out of dangerous areas. And we're pretty much not flying anything in this region this turn. Pretty stable. So we'll turn the turn and we'll see you next time. Let's see what happens here. So we're going to execute our air directives. This is always the white knuckle phase. Operational losses mounting. Unavoidable. Whoa. That losses number was going up fast for a second there. I got a little scared. Yikes. Flying a lot of missions, though. We got work to do. Black screen, always encouraging. Who knows what Gary Grigsby is preparing behind the scenes for the poor Red Army. Okay, we're not losing much to flak. We're losing everything to operational. But really, 45 plane crashes, 47 plane crashes. I don't know. Somebody's got to teach these Soviets how to fly straight. Honestly, I've been racking my brains trying to think of a way to reduce operational losses. Because the guy I'm going to play a multiplayer game with was asking me what's a good way to reduce operational losses. I really have no idea. Fly in better weather, uh, fly at good, well-supplied air bases. Don't overstack your air bases, and obviously the most effective way to avoid operational losses is simply not to fly at all. Don't fly missions, and you won't crash. But holy God, that's a lot. I'm hoping that some of these losses are fighters instead of bombers, because I can do with some fighter losses at this point, but bomber losses are unacceptable. It's a big turn for losses. We're flying a lot of missions, though. We have to delay that northern advance. It's our only hope. Because my goal is to kind of stall that out and let us get some more reinforcements in there next turn. I've been kind of wondering if I'm doing the reinforcements wrong, if I should be bringing them right to Moscow, and that's why I'm getting low supply when I come in, or if it's just you always get low supply when you come in. I'm not sure which is the case. But either way, I'm coming in with 30% supply is so annoying. All right, we're almost done with our air missions. All right, we flew a lot of missions, especially out of the Leningrad Air Command, and we lost a lot of planes from operational losses, but not too many from flak or enemy fighters. So that's actually really encouraging. And the other good thing is I think we actually got some work done. I think we might have actually did some good work, and we actually got some intelligence too, which is interesting. So we were able to interdict some of these points. I'm just mousing over. Where's the interdiction level button? Oh my God. I swear to God, I just saw it. Logistics. It's around there somewhere. Interdiction levels. Shift U. Okay. So we can see we put in a lot of interdiction work. Ironically, we didn't hit one of the prime targets here, but a lot of the other ones we did hit. So we kind of spread out a whole bunch of interdiction in this territory here, which is good because that serves a couple purposes. One, it hopefully will delay supply getting to the front lines. So that's one of the huge things. The less supply they can get into Pskov, the better. The other benefit is it could potentially slow them down in their attempts to attack Veliky Luki, although that's more questionable because if these are panzer divisions, it probably didn't make a huge difference. But one can hope. Let's see what our results are in the south. So these twos. So this means that it's more difficult for the Nazis to fly missions, which is what we're trying to do. That's what those mean. And then we weren't flying any missions up here. Let's see. Didn't we call in a mission, airstrike here? Oh, we did. There it is. So we got 4. Why was that so bad? Oh, I guess each one did 1. So it was successful all 4 times. Okay, this is the big area that we're hoping for. And I'm pretty sure this is where all of our losses came from. I mean, I got to be happy with at least hitting them a little bit. But we ran a lot of strikes, so that's all good. Let me clear this off. Just mouse over the interdiction levels. Yeah, so that's definitely what we were trying to do. Yeah, I'm very proud of our pilots for the brave missions that they undertook. That could not have been easy to do, especially this northern area here. That I'm not surprised we got a lot of operational losses, because that's tough flying from the rain, flying a pretty long ass mission, and then having to fly back into the rain and land in circa 1930s planes. So I mean that is some cojones to be able to do that. But we still got a lot of problems to sort out on the ground turn. We've got potential encirclements still threatened here. We've got a big potential for an encirclement here, although I'm hoping that this interdiction could buy us time to get our stuff squared away and get a new front line drawn up along this river here in front of Orel. And the defense of Smolensk really relies on that. But if we can't get anything into here, I'm not sure if that's feasible, because we really need those little rivers to be able to defend. So I'm not sure. But we'll address all that next time. Until then, can't wait to see you back on the Western Front of the Great Patriotic War. And have a good night, comrades.